In this week's parsha, we learn of the mitzvah of loving God. Now, what does one do if he doesn't feel a love in his heart? Love is an emotion. You can't just press a button and you have love. So how does that person fulfill the mitzvah of loving God? And the answer is by contemplating on the great love that God has for us, collectively and individually, that God is the source of our life and all the blessings that we have come from God. And God gave us the mitzvot. When one contemplates that how much God loves us, it will evoke a love from in our heart back to God. As King Solomon says in Proverbs, just like water reflects the face, so does the heart of man to man, which means that if you look at clear water, it will reflect the same face back to you. So if one shows love and affection to another person, it will create a love in that person's heart back to you. And so that if we think about the great love that God has for us and all the things that He gives us, it will inspire a love back to God. But here's the second thing. It's not enough just to love God, because real love is expressed in giving. If one loves another person because of all the good things that I gain from that person, then essentially you don't love that person. You love the things that you get and you love yourself. As he tells the story, there was once a rabbi sitting at a bar mitzvah, and the guy next to him was eating his chicken with great amount of pleasure. And he says to the rabbi, "I love this chicken." And the rabbi says to him, "If you would love this chicken, you wouldn't kill it and you wouldn't eat it. You love yourself and your taste buds." And this is why, in order for us to have a real love to God, it's not enough just to love God because of all the good things that He gives us, but we have to give back to God by doing God's will and God's mitzvot. Have a wonderful Shabbos.